What's going on, everyone? Moose here, Cigars and Gear. And yes, I am smoking a cigar this morning. This is a My Father. I love this cigar. Anything My Father, I'm completely in love with. But give me a second to enjoy this. Today I want to talk about hoping that you guys actually saw the video that Dave and I put out. And one thing that he touched on, and one thing that I think I kind of brought up too at the same time, was bad habits. And, okay, all right, I get it. Yeah. Smoking's a bad habit, blah, blah, blah. All right. But I do want to talk about bad habits because so many of us are in bad habit mode, and a lot of it is just being taught by ignorant people. And I don't mean ignorant in a bad way. I really don't. If you look at the definition of the word, it just means not knowing, basically, right? So sometimes people in their pursuit of doing something find ways that work for them, but they may not be the best way to do something, right? They're going to get into a bad habit, not even because they were taught a way, which can also be, but just because they didn't know any better and it appeared to work. I build a lot of guns, and I used to have a really bad habit of doing something, and it was just kind of the way that that I figured out worked best for me. But once I actually learned how to do it, it was a terrible idea. So I was like, all right. So but it's the same thing, right? So I really want to talk a lot about bad habits, and bad habits aren't just smoking or drinking or cussing or whatever. I mean, it's not. It's only bad if it doesn't work. But either way, I want to talk about a lot of the bad habits that we all develop throughout our lives. I want to talk about proper ways of storing guns and ammo, because that does matter. I want to talk about cleaning guns, and I want to talk about ways to store all your other accessories as well, because all that stuff actually does matter. It doesn't seem like it does, but I assure you it does. So I just want to kind of touch on all that stuff. But hopefully you guys are having a great day. It's 66 degrees here in northern Michigan. It's beautiful. I'm heading to the range. I've got a 50 cal air gun that I've been wanting to do a video on. I just needed to wait for some new ammo from one of my good friends, Dana, over at Lucky 7 Air Ammo, and he sent it. So I'm going to take his ammo. I'm going to get out to the range and go shoot a video on that. If you're into air guns, you can check out my other channel, Just a Bit Outside Productions, and you'll be able to see everything that goes on airgun related too. I do a little bit of 22 rimfire over there as well, but the majority of my gun stuff is going to be done right here on Cigars and Gear. So with that being said, I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to those channels. I'd appreciate it, and so will you. So with that being said, be good to each other. God bless.